Call of the Night Season 2 is finally out. Let's talk about the first episode because it dropped today. Now, I'm so happy that Call of the Night is back because I really enjoyed Season 1 a lot and I love the nightlife vibe that it had in Season 1. But first thing I gotta say about this episode is that transition into the opening was fire. And also the opening actually was a banger too. So this first episode kind of serves as the purpose of them discussing romance and trying to figure out what exactly the romance, I guess, between them could actually be, since like Cuz actually wants to become a vampire. It's like you have like the other vampires early on in the episode, they separate the two and they're just talking to them. That one group of vampires that has women and girls in it, they literally grab like the main character and they're talking to him about romance and they're asking about like, oh, have you ever had a crush or anything like that? And I'm just like, dog, y'all know he's a middle schooler. That's why he doesn't understand love and all that and romance in general, because he's a middle schooler. It's those one things I always did question, like in Season 1, was just like, why did they not make him an adult? Because like this series still works if he's an adult, and it works even better, especially because a lot of stuff that happens at nighttime is like a lot of like adult stuff. After that, we have the main character and like the one girl. They're literally talking about romance, and they kind of go on like a people watching thing, and they kind of just discuss exactly like what are relationships and like how relationships form. And we just see them kind of talk about it. When it comes to the main character, he's talking about like, oh, well, like how is hitting on somebody actually going to form a relationship? So like, one girl ends up talking about saying like how that could eventually actually lead into a relationship. So they're kind of just discussing different viewpoints on romance and then relationships in general. Overall, you could kind of just tell this was like a first episode to a new season. Yes, we still did have the same similar vibe as Season 1 when it came to the nighttime with like the music, with the atmosphere. It was all still hitting. The funny things is they went to a zoo at nighttime. They're like, oh, I wonder how a zoo would be at nighttime. And it's like, dog, it's going to be empty because all the animals are put away sleeping. If you're happy that Call of the Night is finally back, just let me know in the comments. If you watched this first episode, let me know how you feel about it. If you haven't seen it, why not check it out? You can watch it on High Dive, or you can hop on a pirate ship and watch it that way too though.